It's great to be here. For some reason, I'm still in not seeing myself as the large view. I still see Deb as the large view. So I don't know how to fix that. So I will just get going here. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to the Leesburg Library for hosting. Can you all hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. I don't know what's going on, but I'm like in the little corner there, but all right. So come to a comfortable seated position. We're going to start to ground ourselves in the present moment and in our practice. I'm going to try one more thing because I'm really small. I can't barely even see myself.
If you double in that teeny tiny box, it's probably off to the right lower.
I got it. Yes.
Yep.
I clicked it. I double clicked it. Thank you. Got it. Teamwork. All right. We got it. I appreciate you. All right. So let's come to a comfortable seated position. Hopefully you've found yourself a chair with not a lot of interference in the area, in the space. So you're giving yourself some space to move here. I use blocks under my feet so that I can connect with the ground. So if you need to get any props that will allow you to be more grounded, using maybe books under your feet if you don't have blocks, that is something that you could try now or in the future if you notice that you're feeling like you're not quite connecting with the floor as much. So that's why I have my feet on blocks. So let's go ahead and come into the present moment here. We're going to ground ourselves in the breath. Start just noticing the inhale and the exhale here. The eyes can be downcast or closed. The shoulders can start to sink a little bit, and we're going to be trying to breathe in and out through the belly. So we want to feel the inhale and the exhale down, going down instead of coming up in the chest. We want to feel it down in the belly. So quieting the mind here, shaking off the day, coming into awareness of the present moment. And we'll just begin by taking these breaths together. If you'd like to set any intention for the practice, now's a good time to do so. Maybe practicing gratitude throughout the practice. I'm grateful that you're here and that we can come to this practice together. As always, we're coming to the practice in a way that honors the body. At most, you'd want to come to challenging discomfort, never pain. You're the expert on your body. So any movements that I give today are suggestions. Any modifications are suggestions. Feel free to modify, move at your own pace, do what feels good, and remember to breathe. Another prop that you might find useful is a little towel. If you need kind of to use as an arm extender to grab, to lift, say for instance, the leg. So you could always grab that or have it handy, and then keeping water nearby is always nice. So you can be staying hydrated through the practice, making sure that after the practice is over, you're doing that hydration. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to come forward in the chair a little bit here, if you haven't done so already. So you're kind of towards the edge. I'm going to start by rotating the upper body. So coming around. Checking in with the breath here. Maybe finding a way to move so that you're in one breath, one movement. pacing feels right to you. If ever you feel like you want to pause in one of the movements, feel free to do so. I'm going to do 2 more this direction. And then I'm going to reverse. So switching here, going the other way, coming around. Noticing the breath here. If you ever need to pause, that stillness is also a part of yoga. And we'll do 2 more here. All right, and then coming back to the center, noticing any sensations in the body here, checking in with the breath. From here, we're going to do some cat-cows with the chest. So bringing the chest out in the cow and caving it in on the cat. Moving back and forth here, possibly incorporating the breath into one breath, one movement. Exhaling on the cat as you bring your body back, and inhaling on the cow as you bring your chest forward. You can make this move smaller or more exaggerated, depending on how you're feeling, what your body wants to do today. Just awakening the spine here, coming into the present moment and trying to stay with the body here, releasing thoughts of the day.
We lost your audio, Marianne.
Okay, thanks. So, can't hear me at all? You can hear me, Mom? Mom can hear me, but nobody else. Well, Deb's saying no, Mom's saying yes. Can I get a thumbs up with who can hear me? Lots of thumbs up. Okay, so Deb, I'm not sure, it might be just you because I see everybody else's thumbs up. So that does, I don't know. I guess I'll keep going because can I get a thumbs up again? Just, I see everybody's giving me thumbs up, so I'm gonna keep going. Sorry about that, Deb. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right, coming back to the present moment. Recentering here. Apologies for technical issues. We're gonna work right through that. Okay. All right, so we were doing those cat-cows. From here, we're going to bring the top of the body down. Just starting to have that lean forward feel, which is we're gonna come back up slowly and just make that cat-cow into an exaggerated movement where the body is coming down to the thighs and slowly rolling back up. We're going to practice here rolling one vertebrae at a time, so stacking the vertebrae as you come up. And maybe this gets slower as we go along. So as we come down, now we're going to try and release the neck here and stack those vertebrae. So I'm going to give you some movements that have different points along a journey, kind of like a trajectory. So those of you that are feeling like this is a good place, continue on along this trajectory. If you need more here, you're going to go ahead and scoot forward on your seat and come further down. So maybe the legs come a little wide here and the upper body goes down further. Maybe the neck completely relaxes all the way down. Maybe the hands even come to touch the floor. And then we slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. So wherever you are along those opportunities for movement, making that movement work for you and for your body today. We'll do a few more here wherever you're at with it, moving at your own pace, bringing your breath with you, trying to find a sense of relaxation here. Let's do one last one and really have it be as the slowest one. Make it as exaggerated in slowness. So stacking those vertebrae, one on top of the other. Coming up. Nice job. All right, everybody. So centering ourselves back into the present moment, checking in with that breath. We're going to start rotating those shoulders back, bringing them up towards the ears and around. Feeling those shoulder blades moving down the back. If you sense any kind of crunchiness here, that's normal. Moving through that as you feel safe doing so. We'll do 2 more in this direction. All right. And then as you're ready, reversing that. Kind of becoming aware of the collarbones here. We don't think about those collarbones very much. Most of us don't anyways. So bringing those shoulder blades around the other way, starting to make those collarbones felt. We'll do 2 more here. All right, coming to stillness again, checking in with that breath, checking in mentally to make sure we're here together in the present moment. Letting go thoughts as they come through, just noticing, letting them pass by. And breathing through it all. From here, we're going to come to some wider arm movements. So we're going to start opening the body and the arms and the chest, and then doing a close. So this is a more exaggerated form of that cat-cow that we were doing. Opening everything up, opening to new possibilities, what the world may have to offer, and sealing in what we want to keep, good energy, and letting go. So timing the breath with this movement, you could be exhaling and inhaling as you open, bringing the new in, exhaling out what you don't need. Maybe noticing the movement of the shoulder blades here, shoulder blades coming in towards each other, and shoulder blades coming away from each other. Incorporating the back as we open and arch, and close, and curl the back. We'll do 2 more here, open, and close. Really nice, even getting some neck release there. I see some of you really opening the neck there too. Last one here, and close it out. Nice. Bringing hands to thighs here, coming back to that breath. We're going to take that ball movement and bring it around some other, so we're kind of taking it around in a circle. So we're using that same idea of wrapping the arms like we're coming around a ball. And we're going to bring that ball up and over to the side and around. Coming back up and over to the side. So building on that movement we did at the beginning with the upper body, now we're making a bigger circle, incorporating the arms here if you feel like that's a good choice. If not, you can always go back to those upper body circles we were doing at the beginning of class. Making sure we're bringing the breath along with us here. If you're interlacing the fingers, that's great. If there's some other way you want to hold your hands, that's also fine. Maybe feeling some places that you want to hang out and stretch along the obliques on the side body. Feel free to pause if there's a place you want to breathe into a little bit. We'll do one more this direction, then we're going to switch directions. So coming up, and then we're going to take it the other way, coming around. Starting to build some strength along the side body here and along the abdominal, all of the abdominals working together to lift us up and make this movement. And then bring arm strength into it too. Moving at your own pace and checking in with that breath. Let's do two more here. And last one. Good, very nice. And let's let the arms go. Hands come back to the thighs, and let's just check in with the breath here. Recentering. Resetting. So we've done a lot with the upper body so far. Let's go ahead and bring it down into the feet here. I'm going to scoot back a little so you can see my feet even better. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and take the right foot, and we're going to move that ankle around in a circle. So coming onto my tiptoes a little bit as I move my ankle around. A couple more rotations this direction. Yours might look different than mine, that's fine. I'm going to bring it around the other way now. So you're working into the ball mound of the foot as you raise the heel. Maybe your toes are kind of getting a good stretch here. If they're not, don't worry, we're going to get to that part where you're really focusing on stretching the toes. So you're going to round out this heel and finish it up on this side. And let's go try the other foot, left foot, bringing it around. Everything in here we do on both sides, so whatever side you want to do. Both sides are going to get done. Maybe one more time around, and then bring it the other way. Bringing some weight into the ball mound of the foot. And one more time here. All right, now we're gonna bring, you're gonna scoot forward maybe slightly on your chair if you haven't already. And we're gonna bring the weight into the ball mounds of both feet at the same time if you feel comfortable to do so, meaning you feel like you could do this steadily. You could always use support with the hands on the chair if you need to. We're gonna bring the heels up, pressing into the ball mounds of the feet so that the toes kind of start to stretch. So hopefully you're getting a nice little stretch in the toes, in the backs of the legs. Maybe you're feeling something along the calves here, and then letting that go. We'll do that a couple more times. So as you're ready, bringing your heels up, leaning forward slightly to increase that sensation in the toes, that sensation of, feeling like the muscles are firing in the calves here, and then letting that go. And we'll try it one more time. Bring the heels up, lean forward slightly. We're pressing into the ball mound of the foot, and the toes here are getting in hopefully a nice little stretch. All right, setting those heels down. Let's go ahead and bring the left foot up, and you could just bring it at a low angle. It doesn't need to be very high. We're going to start rotating here. And rotate the other direction. We already did some rotations here, so doing some quick ankle work. If this type of rolling doesn't feel good, you could go back to the other type of rolling or sit in stillness and breathe. Let's go ahead and try the other foot, bringing it out at a low angle, doesn't have to be very high, rolling, warming the joints. Got so many little bones in the feet. I'm going to try to attend to all of them. We're going to take it the other way. I can't see your feet for the most part, but you're doing fabulous, I'm sure. So going head up, there we go. Rolling it around. And you can bring it back in. Let's come back to the breath and to our practice here. If your mind is wandering, bring it back to the present moment, checking in with the body, noticing any sensations here. All right, and here's where if you haven't gotten a towel and you need one, you could potentially use one. I'm going to cue towel use on this next movement because we are going to be lifting the legs. So if you'd like to use a towel, where you would place it is underneath the thigh, and you would be using it to lift the leg. You can also use your hands here, interlacing your hands. I'm starting with my right thigh here. And I'm going to go ahead and lift it up and squeeze it in. So you want to feel the upper thigh against the body here, and just practicing that movement of bringing the leg in towards the body, creating some compression here. If you've got your towel, you're maybe holding on to both sides of the towel here as an assist to lift the leg. So squeezing that in and noticing the breath here. So this is a great way to check in with the breath. If you are breathing deeply in the belly, you will feel that against your thigh. So just noticing, how are you doing with the breath here? So from here, after you've taken some time holding the leg into the body, you're going to try extending that leg and holding. So if that doesn't feel like a good choice for you today, you could either set the foot directly down, or you can keep it in tight and hold it in, hold that compression. For those of us who want to try the extension, we're going to go ahead and keep the towel or the hands where they are and breathing into this. We want to try to maintain the back alignment here, so not sinking completely down, as much as you can, keeping the chest up. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring it down. All right. Let's go ahead and check back in with the breath, noticing any sensations. What we do on one side, we're going to try on the other. One side may be different than the other. That's totally normal. So you may have a different experience from one side to the other. One hip might be tighter than the other. One hamstring might be tighter. From here, if you'd like to come with me on this side, we're going to interlace or use that towel assist, bringing that left thigh into the body. Checking here with the breath, seeing if we can feel the inhale and the exhale on the thigh. Bringing that heat to the body here. Remembering to keep the spine in alignment. Trying to keep the chest up. And breathing. Y'all are doing great. Just a few more moments of hold and compression. And then we'll try our extension. All right, and let's try that extension here. Bringing it out, trying to maintain that chest being up, not sinking down. Chest is high, back is straight, leg is extended. If you can't extend all the way, a bent knee is you're getting there. So that's not bad if your knee is bent. So from here, we're gonna gently bring it down. Nice job, whatever happened, let it go, and we'll come back to the breath. From here, we're going to do some hip opening, which is going to involve lifting the one leg and then the other, and doing some rotations here. So we're going to reach your hand down right below the knee, so try not to bring it right on the knee, but right below the knee on the right side. You're going to pick this up, or again, you can use your towel here. The towel is helpful. You're going to pick up right there in front of the knee and bring it around in a circle. So trying to get into the hips here. Breathing. We'll do one more this direction, and then let's bring it around the other way. You can make your circle wider or more narrow, depending on where your hips are at today. We'll do one more here. Bring it around and pause, check in, breathe. Make any adjustments that you need to. Maybe take a sip of water. All right, we're going to reach for the other side below the knee on the shin. Bringing it up and around. Breathing into the hips here. Visualizing opening. Let's do one more this direction, and we're going to bring it around the other way. Nice job, everybody. Couple more here. And then let's bring the feet back to meet and check in with the breath. From here, we're going to get into some shoulder work and some relaxation along the neck. So we had kind of already done a little bit of shoulders with rolling back and forward. Here, we're going to do wrists to elbows. So let's go ahead and bring the elbows to touch and then bring it around so the wrists touch. So wrists, elbows, bring it around to wrists. Elbows, bring it around to the wrists. So it's a more exaggerated shoulder opener than we did before. Trying to maintain that alignment on the spine here as we do this one. We'll do one more. Bring it around. Nice job. And then let's bring it the other way. So elbows to wrists. Elbows to wrists. Building some heat in the biceps here. Opening up the chest is happening here too. Opening up all in that area around the armpit. Shoulder blades coming down the back. So much stuff happening here. Nice job, everybody. Let's do one more. All right, and bring it down. Hands to the thighs, checking in with that breath, coming back. So we're going to be doing some side stretches where we're opening all along the side body and getting in even deeper into that area around the armpit. So let's go ahead and raise the left arm up by the ear. We're gonna lean, hopefully feeling something all along the side body here, some sensation coming down. And then we're gonna add a little opening of the chest towards the sky, and then bringing that arm down. So it's really in those separate kind of movements to get the full expression. So first we lift the arm and we're reaching kind of up, then we're reaching to the side, then we're turning gently and letting go. So let's raise it up and lift up, lean, and then open and bring it down. Bring it up, lift, lean, open, bring it down. Let's do one more time on each side. Lift, lean, open, bring it down. Lift, lean, open, and bring it down. Nice work, everybody. Coming back here, finding that breath. Maybe thinking about that intention that you may have set at the beginning of class here, checking in. And then we're going to get into some more free movements here. So we're going to be swinging the arms more, kind of with more freedom of expression, kind of a little bit more dramatic movements. Just making sure that there's not anything in your vicinity that you're going to hit or hurt. We're going to kind of start swinging, doing some swinging of the arms here. So I'm going to take my feet off the blocks so I can get further on the edge of the chair. I'm going to make my feet go a little wider here so I can find that stability. And then we're going to start just moving the upper body with a bit of abandon here. Just really like letting go, letting those arms swing around. We've done our warm-ups. We've done what we needed to do to prepare the body for this kind of movement. So just finding some movement here of release. You could get lower with it if you want, bringing your top of your upper body down. Seeing how low you can go here. And then coming up, seeing how, let's take it the other way, kind of swinging now up towards the ceiling and the sky. Exaggerating the leaning movement we were just doing. And then back to the midline. And starting to slow down here. Just gently coming to subside in that movement. Nice job, everybody. Coming back to check in with the breath here. Check in with the body. Noticing any sensations here. Noticing any feelings that we want to keep. And anything that we want to let go of. Letting the shoulder blades come down the back here. Coming back to the present moment. So now we've gotten kind of warmed up, and we're going to keep along that path. So we're going to be doing some strength building here with the Warrior series. Let's go ahead and all move to the side of the chair, moving towards my left leg. I have my left leg in front here, and then I'm going to bring my right leg either at a closer in for a lunge or into a fuller expression of the lunge, bringing my leg further back. So just anywhere along that trajectory of movement is an option for you. If you don't want the chair here at all, of course you can come up off the chair, but knowing it's right there as your support system. So it's a supported lunge wherever you're at with it. So we're coming into warrior one here. So we're gonna be using our arms. Now we've got the lower body. We're building some heat and some strength in the lower body. We're gonna be incorporating the upper body here, bringing the arms up. The elbows are by the ears. And this is our supported warrior one pose. From warrior one, we're gonna move into warrior two. So left hand is forward here and the right hand comes back. Breathing into that. And from here, the right hand is going to come towards the back leg. The left hand is going to reach, and maybe even the back arches ever so slightly here, using the core to support the back. Breathing all the while in reverse warrior. Coming back to warrior two, really building that heat, building that strength here. Y'all are doing awesome. Continue to breathe. And then as you're ready, that right arm sweeps, meets the left, both come up. We're back in warrior one, where we started. And from here, we're going to transition to goddess pose. So we're going to come towards the center, and we're going to either have a completely supported goddess pose where we have our full seat on the seat, or if you want a little extra here, you can always come up off the chair and balance here in your very wide knees, wide arms. And this is our transition. So we're transitioning, going from goddess pose, and then we're gonna do the other side. So if you're up off the seat, go ahead and sit back down. Arms can go ahead and come down. Knees are gonna close, bringing them both around to the other side. Preparing on this side, checking in with that breath. This time we're going to do everything facing the other direction. So we're going to have the right leg in front. The left leg can come part way back for a lunge, or all the way back. Or if you really, are feeling like you want the extra, you can come all the way up off the chair. So for our supported warrior, wherever you're at with it, this is the leg. The legs are going to be in a lunge pose. Anywhere along that trajectory is great. From here, we're going to incorporate the arms. So we're moving into warrior one. The arms are going to come up. The elbows are by the ears here. Just noticing anything that comes up for you here. Shoulder blades should be coming down the back. Breathing and building strength. From here, we're going to transition into warrior two. So now this time the right arm is in front, the left arm is behind. Breathing into our strength and the heat of the body here, noticing the sensations. And then the left hand is going to come down towards the back of the leg. The right arm reaches. Possibly we even add a little arch of the back here and incorporation of the core so that we're opening up into reverse warrior. Breathing into that. Coming back to warrior two, transitioning here. From warrior two, the left arm will sweep and meet the right. And we're back in warrior one, where we started. Breathing, trying to smooth out the breath as we smooth between those transitions. Transitioning here, back to goddess pose, opening the knees wide. The arms are goal posted here. If you'd like to take that little lift off the seat, that might be a safe place to do so. Only do it if you feel safe. And then if you are up, sitting back down, we're going to do the same warrior poses. So you can go ahead and bring those arms down. We're going to catch the breath first for a moment. We're going to do the same warrior series one more time through. Gathering that strength, connecting with that breath. And then we're going to start with the same thing, going to the left. So both legs come around. Put yourself around. Left leg is in front. Right leg comes behind, anywhere along the path. So halfway, all the way back. You could lift off the chair if you want to. Low lunge. Then the arms come up, elbows towards the ears. Warrior one. Breathing into this. Shoulder blades coming down the back here. Stay with it. Then the left arm reaches in front, right arm behind. Warrior two. Breathing. Right arm connects with the back leg, left arm lifts. Maybe the body arches back ever so slightly here as we bring the navel in, supporting the back. Reverse warrior. And back to warrior two. Left arm reaches in front, right arm behind. Breathing. And from here, right arm sweeps to meet the left. Back to warrior one. Elbows by the ears. Smoothing the breath, making a smooth transition here to a goddess pose. Coming to face front. Arms are bent, knees are bent. We're in a wide, open, receptive pose. If you'd like to add that extra, coming up off the chair here, no worries if not. If you were up, sitting back down, letting it all go. Closing the knees, bringing them around, transitioning to the other side, using that breath to aid all this transition, breathing through the transitions, smoothing that breath out. From here, left leg comes back halfway. We're all the way in that low lunge, supported low lunge here. All right, and then we're going to incorporate the arms if you feel like that's a good choice. Continuing on, this is our last side. So breathing into that, finding some resilience here. Arms are coming up in warrior one, elbows by the ears, shoulder blades coming down the back. Breathing, maybe shaking, knowing that's normal. Then the right arm extends, left arm behind, reaching, breathing. Left arm comes down to the back leg, right arm reaches. Maybe we start to bring it open and arching back just a little bit as we engage the core. If there's any shaking going on, that is completely normal. Breathing through that. Coming back to warrior two, right arm extends out front, left behind. Left arm comes to meet the right. Arms come up, warrior one, breathing. And transitioning to goddess, opening. Very nice, everybody. And everything can come down from here. Close it up. And take some delicious breaths here. Trying to breathe deeply into the belly. Maybe feeling some heat along the back of the throat here. Bringing some oxygen to the brain. Bringing our thoughts back to the present moment and to the breath if they've gone elsewhere. Maybe coming back to that intention. From here, we're going to do some neck relaxation, and then we're going to do some progressive relaxation. So you've worked hard, you're coming in towards the end here, stay with me. From here, we're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And we're just bringing our awareness to that sensation, breathing into it. If you'd like to extend the left arm here, just make some little circles, calming everything down. And bring it around the other way. Noticing Sensations here all along the neck and the shoulder, maybe even down the arm. Bring that hand back in, still maintaining that right ear towards the right shoulder. We're going to bring the right hand gently on top of the head, just placing it there. No pulling is necessary, just place it there. And notice any greater stretch that might be achieved by just the placement of that hand on top of the head, breathing into any sensation along the neckline. One more breath here. And then we're going to use that right hand to put the head back to neutral. Right hand comes back to the thigh and breathe. Well, let's go ahead and try the other side. So the left ear going down towards the left shoulder. The right shoulder blade sinks down the back. Breathing into that. Noticing all the little sensations here, being gentle with the body. If you'd like to bring the right arm out, letting that come out and circle gently. Noticing all those little sensations there that might be happening for you, all the way down the right side. If you'd like to take that circle in the other direction. And then bring that hand in. We're continuing to allow the left ear to sink towards the left shoulder. The right shoulder blade is also sinking down. We're going to bring the left hand on top of the head here, just gently placing it. If you're noticing your whole body starting to lean, bring it back gently. Breathe into this sensation, noticing any differences here from one side to the next. And then as you're ready, that left hand can come and gently press the head back to neutral. Hands come to the thighs, and let's take some breaths here together. We're going to close out our practice today with some progressive relaxation, incorporating the entire body. We're going to tense and release, and then we'll take some breaths together. So I'm going to move these blocks out of the way. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit too so you can see my feet getting all flexed. All right. So the idea of this is to tense certain parts of the body and then release that tension. It's also about bringing awareness to the different areas of your body. So we're going to kind of move with the bigger areas of the body. So lower body, center of the body, arms, head, kind of allowing us to come into awareness of those different areas of the body. So first we're going to bring tension into the lower body. So I'm going to flex my feet, and I'm going to actually call attention to the areas around my ankles. I'm going to bring the toes back. I'm going to bring tension into the back of my legs, around the knees, and into the thighs. So let's all try thinking about all those different pieces. So the toes are coming back. I'm bringing tension into my calves. Now I'm squeezing around my knees and into my thighs. And we're really relaxing the rest of the body. So we're really trying to focus the energy into the lower body here. So I'm going to say tense 3 times, then we're going to release. So bring that tension and hold it here. Tense, 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 and release. Let everything go, kind of dramatically there. Just really allowing it to fall away. And we're going to go ahead and move into the the center of the body here. So we're going to bring tension into the abdominal muscles. So we want to start to generate an awareness of what does it mean to bring tension into the abdominal muscles. We want the belly button to come in towards the spine. We're going to bring tension into the solar plexus here, so we're going to be kind of caving the chest down. So thinking about all of that, we're going to start with the center of the body, bringing that tension into the center of the body here. So my belly button is coming in towards my spine. I'm just starting to cave my chest down, and I'm really bringing it. But my arms and my legs are completely relaxed. So everything in the center of my body here is tense. I'm going to squeeze it. Tense, 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 and release. Let it all go. And then go ahead and sit up. Check it in with that breath here. Whatever's happening for you, knowing that we're just practicing. We might be practicing skills we've never done before, things we've never tried. So if it feels different, if it feels new, if you're just generating this kind of awareness of the different areas of the body, we're just trying it out. So keeping that growth mindset that we want to bring curiosity to the body, to our sensations, approaching it with a sense of openness and kindness. So from here, we're going to bring tension into the hands, into the forearms, into the biceps, and into the shoulders. So we're really trying to see if we can focus our energy into these different areas of the body and then completely let them go. So first, we're going to bring our fists to clench. Then as our fists clench, we're going to start to bring the fists down so that we're engaging the forearms. As you start to do that, move that energy up into the biceps, squeezing, and then up into the shoulders. So bringing the shoulders up. But everything else on the body is relaxed. So really trying to see, can I keep my center of the body and my legs and my face relaxed as I'm bringing all this tension into my arms. Squeezing and tense, 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 and release. Let it completely go. And check it in with that breath. Coming back to the present moment. Letting go any thoughts of how it's gone so far. Lastly, we're going to come into the face. So a lot of us carry tension in the face and we don't even realize it. We might be furrowing the brow, clenching the jaw. So doing these kinds of movements allows you to kind of gain an awareness of where do I hold tension, where can I hold tension, and where can I release tension. So lastly, we're going to make some funny faces here. So we're going to bring all tension into the face, and then I'm even going to sound weird because I'm going to be holding tension in my face. I'm going to say tense, 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 and relax. So we're going to furrow the brow, clench the jaw, bring all tension into the face here, squeezing, scrunching, and I'm going to say tense, 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 and release. Let the face fall. Bring the hands to the forehead. Wipe any last bits of tension off the face and out of the mind, like literally sweep the face and let it go. Maybe bringing the palms over the eyes and just making that motion of the thoughts and energy and feelings you don't want to keep are coming off the body and out of the mind here as we close our practice together. Letting that go. And then whatever we want to keep in, we're gonna seal that in with the end of our practice here. We're gonna be taking some breaths together here, so all of that nice, wonderful focus on the breath. We want to maintain that through the close of our practice. So we're gonna take some inhales and exhales. We're gonna use the arms for our inhales and exhales here. So we're gonna inhale through the nose and exhale audibly through the mouth, called lion's breath. So as we bring the arms up, we inhale through the nose and let the arms go. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 3 more here. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Seal it in, let it go. Last time. Inhale. Your hands come to touch. Hands come to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Namaste. It is my honor, it is my pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can unmute everybody.
I think we have to unmute ourselves.
Or maybe Deb can because she's the host.
Now everybody needs to unmute themselves.
I'm a mute.
Thank you so much, Mary Ann. That was
Yes,
amazing.
thank you, Mary Ann.
It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Good practice. Good practice today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
A little pat on the back for joining. You did it.
That's right. Give yourselves this pat. Nice work, everybody.
We'll
Thank
see
you.
you next week. Or we have class next week?
Yes, we do.
Great.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.